So for me, by far the easiest thing is building functions and calling functions. It just makes everything a lot easier. As you can see in my code right here, I can call the function even though I wrote it down here. So when I go to write my story later on, all I have to do is call the function whenever I need to, and then I have to have all this code in my way. As the logic goes, that's the thing that's been giving me the most trouble in this assignment. I can write the functions and I can get them to do what I want them to do. I just am having trouble capturing the output of the function. So in that respect, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the logic to even write. This particular project for me relates in the fact that I used to live in Miami. I actually lived in Fort Lauderdale, but it was close enough to Miami that I used to go down there a lot. So one of the reasons why I picked Miami as a theme, it would be nice if I had lots of money and I was buying up properties down there. It's just a little fantasy, so I turned it into the story. Well, if we're going to be coding in the future, it's obviously going to prepare us for that. So that's why I believe that it's going to help us. We're going to have to be able to call functions and things like that no matter what. Well, I imagine even if you were using a different language. I don't know a whole lot about different languages, but I think that the fundamentals are going to be learned here in this class. That's why we need to take advantage of what we can learn here right now. The only thing that gave me trouble expanding it to the next story for Project 2 was restraining myself from Project 3, because I know that in Project 3 we're going to be creating objects, and it's hard for me to think of my arrays. The objects, well, I'm even thinking of it now. The things that I put in my arrays, I want to make them objects in the next project. So it's hard for me not to think of them that way. So the way I have them right now, it's a little bit not really the way I want it, because I want each one of these values here to be able to store the cost of them and whether or not they're a hot property. So that'll change in the next code.